Good evening, friends. In our series of tutorials for high-rise towers, today we shall see how to implement P delta effect into your ETABS file. So before that, we will have a quick look on the codal provisions for that. So 1893, that is the Indian Seismic Code, 4.18 clause that mention about P delta effect. So what it mention? It is the secondary effect on shear forces and bending moments of lateral force resisting elements generated under the action of the vertical loads interacting with the lateral displacement of building resulting from seismic effects. Here it is mentioned about seismic effects because this is a seismic code. Of course, lateral displacements because of wind loads also need to be considered. Okay. Let us look at 16700, that is the high-rise code. So here if you can see this clause 7.2, computer modeling shall consider the following. So in this list it is mentioned this point number D is P delta effects. After this one amendment has been published and this clause is further elaborately mentioned. So here you can see in that amendment the P delta effects, the P delta load combination for the initial analysis may be taken as 1.2 times dead load plus 0.5 times imposed load, and this is to be combined with plus or minus 1.5 times earthquake and this otherwise wind load. So here you can see basically a worst gravity load combination which will be there along with lateral loads has been considered, and it is considered here as 1.2 dead load plus 0.5 imposed load. Before this amendment there was no such clear mention in any of the Indian code. So the different people were adopting different this load factors, but now as it is given in 16700, let us follow this load factors for P delta combination for gravity. So coming back to our ETABS model, it's very simple. Basically the ideal procedure is to perform a non-linear analysis, see the lateral deflections, change the the stiffness matrix, and then apply the gravity loads. The same thing is happening, but ETABS is facilitating you in a very simple way. You have to just mention your the governing gravity load combination in this P delta definitions, and of course the type, how you want iterative and all that. So let us go to this option, P delta option here. Now here you can see it here. I have already run the file. As I have run the file, I will it will show you as a locked this thing, but you can see here the preset P delta options, and here it is. This file is no P delta, so you can see here nothing is provided. So same way, if we look at this file, in this file, if I go to this define, and here I go to P delta option, here you can see this is iterative based on loads, and these are my worst gravity load combinations, and now as they are already given in the code, we are following it, and there is a relative convergence tolerance is given, so it is given as 0.0001. So both the files are run, and the shear walls are now designed. You can see here the result. For this file, this is one result, and this is the another result. This result is when the P delta is applied, and this is when P delta was omitted. So you can notice that there is a small amount of more reinforcement demand coming when you apply P delta. However, one word of caution, I'm showing you, I'm demonstrating you just 15 storied building. So these differences are not that big, but as the building will go on becoming taller and taller, then the P delta demands will be much higher and the reinforcement demand will be much higher. I will show in some another tutorial the similar demonstration for some 40 storied, 50 storied, 60 storied towers. But for say for buildings like 15 storied, there is not too much of difference. Anyway, if you want to follow 16700, the moment your building height is more than 50 meters, you are supposed to perform the P delta. So anyway, we are performing P delta for any building which is taller than 50 meters. So no question. So you can see here that there is a difference in the reinforcement demand. There is an increase happened when you implement the P delta effect. So I hope this tutorial you will find useful, and if you like it, please like, share and subscribe this tutorial. I will continue presenting such tutorials to you.